Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. If you don't know what it is that I do reviews. I review magic tricks, I review playing cards, and then I give those things away. I give those things away. I do giveaways every single month, both here on my YouTube channel and over on my Instagram channel. So make sure you're following me. Make sure you've liked, subscribed, hit all your notifications. Make sure you've checked all the boxes, cleared your cache, updated your web browser, and manually done your Windows update for Real Player and QuickTime. Today we got a popular trick to review for you. This is Revolve from Nicolas Lawrence. All right, Revolve. You've probably seen this going around the old internet because a lot of different celebrity magicians have been posting their clips on Instagram, Twitter, and the like. Chris Ramsay of note. And you're getting a lot of buzz from this. A lot of people like it, and I like it too. I think the liking that is going around is well-deserved. Let's talk about it. All right, so you get it, you order it, it comes through the mail. What will you find? Inside the box, you're gonna get the gimmick. You're gonna get a single red and a single blue card, in case you just don't have one lying around, but you probably do. And you'll get the download code to the video, and the video is roughly 51 minutes long. Is it what I thought? It's absolutely what I thought. This is Evolve. So if you look at the packaging, the R is a different color. This is basically part 2 of a trick that Nicolas Lawrence released a little while ago. I'm sure Nicolas is proud of both products. However, Evolve probably didn't do as well because there was just some arts and crafts that had to get done, and I don't believe there was a fully fleshed out routine included. And so I don't think it took off as well. Now that Nicolas Lawrence has packaged this with a routine, and now that it's completely built and the design of it has been improved, this thing is getting a ton of buzz and it's taking off like hotcakes. I don't think that was the right analogy. All right, so you've seen it on camera and you think, you know what, it's a good camera trick. It is a good camera trick, but how are the angles in real life? How are the angles in real life? Could you flash? You could flash. I mean, it's always a possibility, right? It's a possibility, but the way Nicolas Lawrence performs this and the way he's gonna teach you to do the transformations, he's gonna give you everything you need to work around that. If you pay attention to what he's teaching you, you'll never flash, okay? You won't. And when you show the card initially, let's say the card's sitting on the table, it's folded up. It could be sitting there in plain sight, could be sitting there through your entire act. This could be the card that's been sitting on the table the entire time, and then you do a switch later, okay? It's sitting there. You don't need to activate it, or you don't have to worry about it going off while you're performing, right? It's there, it's fine, nothing will happen to it. When you pick it up and you begin to go into your act, as far as inspectability, you can show it 75%, okay? And for all purposes, it looks like the card that it is, okay? After the transformation, you can show it 100%. All right, so what's the overall quality and production value of the 51-minute video? Nicolas Lawrence is going to walk you through everything. He's seated at a table. He doesn't have a microphone, and he's kind of in a living room environment. As far as what he's going to teach you, he's going to have an intro. He's going to talk about what's inside the box. He'll go over setting up the gimmick. Now, this isn't any arts and crafts. It's not that kind of setup. It's setting it up so it works, right? Setting it up. He'll talk about how to do the different changes after that you see in the trailer. So he'll talk about how to do the drop change, how to do cleanup after that. Like, so if you're going to hand it out and give it to someone. He'll talk about the flick change that you do with your finger. He'll talk about the slide change where it slides across the table. He'll talk about the draw circle change where he takes his index finger and draws a circle around the card. Then he's going to teach a routine. He's going to teach a cards across trick that's really more of a in the hands color change. It's beautiful. Then he's going to teach you a scotch and soda idea where you can switch out a folded card that's in your hands, a normal card, let's say the spectator sign card, with the gimmick that's been sitting on the table in full view. Then the second half of the video is how to build this gimmick. So he's going to give you all the information. So if you want to do one of the other ideas where it either turns into money or it turns into a transparent card, or you have your own idea. A huge portion of the download is just going to be how to build it and maintain it. And then right at the end, Kaylin Morelli jumps in to go over some other ideas, kind of like a jam session, and then there's some last minute tips. Is it well made? It is very well made. And I think this is why you see a lot of magicians playing with it on Instagram and Twitter, because, I mean, right out of the box, it's ready to go. And you can almost become a professional at it, like an expert at it, immediately with just a small amount of practice. And so I think it's definitely one of those tricks that has instant gratification where you buy it and you're like, yes, I can do this right away. And I think that's what we like. I think sometimes when you watch a video and or you get it and it's in like 1,000 Lego pieces and you're like, I have to put this together, and you kind of push it off and it's like, it's a project, I'll do that project later. With this trick, you get it in the mail, you start watching the video. You don't, like I said, you can watch the video 15 minutes in, 20 minutes in, and you know exactly how to do it. So it has great instant gratification. All right, so pocket space. What's the pocket space on this? It's about the same size as a folded card in half or in fourths, okay? It's about that same shape. So it's something that could easily be palmed, obviously, if you were ditching it. But if you wanted to carry it around, I think if you removed a couple of cards from your card box, it could easily be stored, ready to go in your card box. Or you could have it in your top shirt pocket. How much practice does it require? Like I was saying earlier, not that much. It's almost kind of like a feeling. Once you have that kind of feeling and that motion, the muscle memory of doing the trick isn't difficult at all. I think it's just once you understand the mechanics of it, maybe kind of as you hold it in your hand and you kind of watch it in slow motion and you're like, oh, that's what it's doing. I think from there, it's simple. How much setup and reset is there? Very little. It would be very easy to set this in between tables if you were table hopping. Positives. All right, so what are the positives? This is another one of those tricks that looks like real magic. This looks super clean. It's built to last. And when I was walking around Magi Fest, I saw multiple people walking around with this. So people that saw it in real life bought it off Nicolas Lawrence's table. Is it worth your money? It's 40 bucks. $40, that is very inexpensive. Very inexpensive for a handcrafted gimmick. And then almost an hour's worth of instruction. I think you're gonna love this. But don't just take my word for it. There are other review channels out there on YouTube. Make sure you always watch multiple reviews if they're out there, or read blog posts or read forum posts, see what other magicians are saying before you spend your money. I know that Tyler Lunsford has also reviewed this. Tyler has a great channel. If you haven't seen his channel yet, go out and check it out. Make sure you've liked and subscribed to him as well, because he also reviews the latest and greatest tricks just like I do. And so definitely want to check his review out also, but I'm pretty sure he liked it and is going to say some awesome things about it just like I did. But that's okay. Get a second opinion always. Get a second opinion always. Hey, thanks. That's everything I can say about Revolve from Nicolas Lawrence and the other brothers. I want to thank hocus-pocus.com for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, head on down to hocus-pocus.com. They would love to be your #1 resource for magic on the internet. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.